Alright. Timer. Alright, let's go do a little more grinding. So level my guys now. 6. I'll probably get the... I wonder if everybody's... Basically everybody should be ready for like ultimate form except for this guy. Yeah, he's maximum evolution. He isn't actually. So he can evolve one more time. He can evolve to maximum form. He can't... like one little thing away from maximum evolution, of course he can. Let's maybe try to get into maximum evolution. I don't know, 5,000 XP a time. You'll get like one more tier of evolution, try the boss like that. To get everybody their second evolution form. So that's to fight that maggot thing. Seems to be pretty quick. Won't even bother trying to level up the mushroom guy. Then we need to use the attack thing, the attack buff against the mushroom thing, I think. Is this one? Yeah. Badger, 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 badger. Mushroom. Mighty Mushroom Man. Yeah, I know, right? Early memes. Early memes are wholesome. Alright, I think we got lucky last time when we put him to sleep. Either way, it seems like it was pretty weak. Maybe not that weak. With the crit, definitely would be dead, but... with a miss, not so much. No, he's dead. Well, he's got 3 forms, so we fight 2 of the forms at the same time, then you fight the third form. Third form, kicked my ass. I was already, like, past 4 AM, I wasn't gonna try again. Freaking exhausted at that point, so it's like, alright. Change our like, abilities around, grind a little bit. Mainly changing our abilities, the big thing. Makes our guys, so I don't have that Comet Strike, which... Comet Strike was pretty ass. You get a couple more, like, HP up books, so I can help against that. He's got a really huge AoE attack that hits, like, all my guys, including the ones that aren't in the front row. So, HP up should help that. Figure we'll be able to try him in the next, like, half hour or so. Once I get the next form, next adult form with my guys, I'll give him a shot. He's a really good singer. It's his favorite artist. Except for Luge. Luge doesn't look very innocent. $999. Okay, I think we just hit the maximum damage there. Maximum damage hit. Then we just need a damage break ability. It'd be nice if we could do that to the boss, but I highly doubt we'll be able to do that to the boss. At least I'm actually doing damage now instead of, like, whiffing 3/4 of the time. Nighty night. He's sleeping. Slit his throat. $420. We didn't kill him. Might as well get some XP then. My crab dude. Final Fantasy 1 and 2 combines the 1 and 2 together for 3. Exactly. Plus 2 equals 3. 1 and 2 equals 3. You know? And is an addition. Level grind your party? Yes. Murphy's Ghost. Good old Murphy's Ghost. So much grinding on that. Poor Murphy. Leave Murphy alone, you bully. I don't know, you gotta rush to the final boss and beat the game fast so you never have to look at it again. That's the main goal. What, you want to level grind on vampires? The best spot to level grind. I mean, it's implied, of course, you'd be grinding in the opposite direction, but, you know, level grind to level 1. How low can you go? Level 0. Level -1, which will get you to level 999. Instantly kill everything in the game. XP from my crab. Rip crab. Skill bind. 41, 41, 41. 42, 42, 42 is the... I don't know, but, well, yeah. I mean, if I make an attempt at the boss right now, that boss battle is a long battle, jeez. That dude had a lot of healing. So every time you switched from his, like, from one form to the other, you get, like, a heal, too. Like, a pretty massive heal. It wasn't a full heal, but it was definitely a big one. But I think one of the changes, especially with my, this combo of, like, attack up with defense down, should help do a pretty good amount of damage to him in pretty quick succession. As long as I don't get unlucky with the what's it called? Unbind seal? Yeah. As long as I get unlucky with seal. He seals up any of my main attackers, I mean. Especially my burn crash dude. And I might as well reload at that point. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, a couple extra levels definitely helps for stats. I mean, the abilities probably matter more than the stats, to be honest. The revive will be really helpful against that final form. Won't help too much during the first form, because I'm not like he's more likely to kill us or to knock us out of the battle with seal than he has to kill us. Plus, even if it doesn't revive anybody, it still heals. It's a full heal to, like, whoever has the lowest amount of hit points, which is kind of nice. We can bother go back and temple. You know what? Let's just make our way towards the boss at this point, and just fight everything along the way. By the time I get to the boss, should be basically ready, I think. Just avoid that that dude on the last floor that has the insta-kill ability. That guy doesn't dish out that much damage, so... I know, right? Just had that one slot, it's like, I can't fill it up. Unless they allow you to do that in post-game, there might be like one extra amulet bubble in post-game, maybe, but either way, yeah. It's annoying. And of course, you pretty much have to leave the middle empty, because you're not going to leave one of your corners empty, considering, you know, you can be a lot more varied in terms of your attack. Oh, come on, miss. A lot more varied with your attacks. You leave your corners. Well, I guess technically my rat dude there. Oh, great! Everybody's sleeping. My rat dude's kind of pointless in the corner, in the green corner. He does nothing. Yeah, I mean, that's a strategy, but considering we have 4 shields and, you know, if we turn to the one side, we're open, assuming the enemies even attack you, which kind of... Some enemies, depending on their personality, will just ignore you anyways, and they'll attack your dudes. Considering how often I use that side, I figure it's worth it. Well, at least he's already sleeping. Alright, don't miss this time. Damn it. This guy's got too much speed. We don't have the strength up, at least we have the defense down still on him. Jade Cocoon's one of those games that the games are pretty polarizing. If you liked 1, you're probably not gonna like 2. If you like 2, you're probably not gonna like 1. I'm in the camp where I'm enjoying this one more than I enjoyed 1. Wasn't a big fan of 1. I mean, 1 had that cool fusion kind of thing where you can, you know, fuse your 2 monsters together and they actually look like a mix of the parents. This one, they kind of got rid of that. They went more of almost like a Pokemon style characters where your characters stay the same, although they kind of evolve every time you merge them. Like the way that the fusion works, so you have these characters here. In each form, or in each merge, they call them, you can level up to level 20. Once you hit level 15, at that point you can merge. You can merge with what's called a seed beast, which are enemies you fight along the way, and then they go into your seed beast stock. So you can merge with that seed beast, but all it does, it transfers the ability of the seed beast as well as like a passive ability to your character. And they go back to an egg, and then you hatch them again, and you level up again. But your dude doesn't change looks. He looks the same. Within that 20 levels, there's an evolution scale. And the more merges you do, the higher the evolution scale goes. It maxes out at 4, which means during that 20 levels you can actually evolve multiple times. So you start with a little kind of a larval stage, a little baby, and then you go to like an adolescent style, and then like an adult style, and like a kind of an ultimate style. So yeah, I mean, if you, I find it fun. I'm enjoying it, so I would definitely recommend it. And you can probably see the combat's definitely a little different. You got this kind of tactical style rotation thing. You have 4 elements that are depicted by each of these sides, and the elements are, I mean, each element can do damage, for example, but each one is dedicated more or less to like a certain style. Like the blue side is mostly regeneration, the green style is mostly defense, the yellow style is mostly like status effects, debuffs, and the like, and red style is mostly damage. And you can obviously give these guys different abilities. And the guys in the corners, you can give them like 2 spells. For example, you know, if I have a green blue, if I rotate to the blue style, he'll use his blue ability. If I rotate to the green style, he'll use his green ability. So you can it's definitely a lot more tactical for the combat. And if you leave the middle open, like in this case here, the enemy can actually hit you. You have these shields. Once your shields goes down to 0, it's game over. Or of course, if they kill your dudes in battle. So right there, you hit me. but those shields regenerate after every battle, so it's not really a waste. So now I increase my attack, I decrease his defense, now let's murder him. But yeah, this one's pretty different, and like the combat, the fusions and that. That's why it's one of those polarizing games. Like if you really like number one, you're expecting more of the same, you'd be disappointed with this one because it's totally different in a lot of ways. But if you were a huge fan of number one, this one, I find it's more fun. It's just, you know, the tactical style combat is kind of interesting. Right now I'm basically in end game, so I'm just grinding a little bit for what I'm assuming is the final boss. Because I attempted the final boss and wasn't quite there, so I'm just getting a few more levels and sweet XP. This guy's pretty easy. I think he mainly heals. Love when they heal right off the bat. It's like, what a waste. But yeah, the abilities you give your guys obviously affect them quite a bit. And every time you merge them, it takes a lot more experience to level up, so... But every time you go back to like a larval stage, you keep your stats. And then you get that new ability, and then of course you gotta level up again. Which is a lot slower to get to 15. Sleep. Never lucky. Yeah, exactly. First one definitely had its issues. This one, I mean, just the way you can customize your party and like the tactical nature of the combat definitely makes it more interesting. And once you kind of have your group set up and like your abilities set up, I mean, you kind of stick with it. But, you know, sometimes you need to change things up depending on what you're encountering. Gotta love the Pokemons. This is totally not Pokemon, except, you know... I mean, this game is totally different. I mean, this game has evolutions and, you know, eggs and different abilities. Yeah. The first game is definitely tricky as a kid. And Pokemon doesn't have an axolotl character. It's clearly better than Pokemon's. Track. Oh. Barrier. Some pretty overpowered abilities, like the one that regenerates mana. That one's a pretty good one. Never get lucky putting these guys to sleep. Need the rank S+ sleep setting, I think. I mean, sleep was only really useful for my Burn Crash guy, because, I mean, the magic doesn't crit. So Burn Crash, being able to crit, just increases his damage output. Plus, it makes it so he can't miss. But he's missing a lot less than the Comet Strike was, anyways. healing. This guy cheating like that. Who actually developed it? Who self-published it? But Genki Games, I think it was. Is that the? Yeah, I think Genki Games was the developer. Not sure if they still make things. If anything, if they still make things nowadays, probably mobile games like usual. Founded. It doesn't say that they're defunct, so or absorbed. $2017. They still, I don't know if they made anything recently, but Tokyo Extreme Racer, yeah. I mean, they were probably fairly prolific in the PS2 era. Nowadays, yeah, probably not so much. Like with most game companies now, if they do anything at all, they're probably relegated to mobile games. Or most of their main talent is probably poached by other companies. According to Wikipedia, as of 2019, they had 151 employees. Sort of. Each area you go in is basically like these small little maps, and then generally what you have to do is, I mean, I've already done all these areas. I'm just kind of going back to them, but usually you have to find a key sphere. Once you eat that, then you can take the exit. When you first come in here, this map isn't mapped out, so you have to like walk around. You go to these little rooms here, which in most areas, like right now we're just fighting enemies, but in most areas you're usually going to be you can find items inside here. You can find healing things. You can find seed beasts, which are the ones you merge with. You can find, usually you have a key sphere. That's why we don't have to fight. This guy's got insta kill. This one I don't think was too bad of a fight. But like this is the final area, so I guess they're giving you all these mini bosses you can fight for extra experience. So we're taking advantage of that because we need XP. An attempt at what I'm assuming is the final boss again. See if we have a better chance this time. I think I'm definitely way better off now than I was the first try. So since I know what the boss kind of does. Having a reviver plus, a damage dealer that can actually hit things, it's gonna be pretty big. And of course, damage up. Make the battle a little faster. Something to try out, then I definitely recommend. too bad they never came out with like anything after this. I'm sure there's enough of a fan base so they could make like a Jade Cocoon 3 on Switch or something. Not that, you know, these guys, not that Genki's probably making these kind of games anymore, so it would probably be a mobile game. Jeez. Rip that thing. Massacred him. Great. Freaking Mushroom Man got a level up. Alright, let's try the final boss. Final question mark boss. It definitely feels like it's the final boss considering it was like 3 forms of death. We got one more dude we can kill. What's this guy do again? Some kill now. Not my defense. Well, Pokemon, of course, has a huge community behind this game. Not so much. Plus, you know, being a PlayStation 2 game, it's probably a lot harder to mod compared to you know, GBA game. It's a lot easier to code to change the code in like a 16-bit game than a console game. Once the beta test, yep. We're gonna be heading to the Kanto region real soon as we fight the final boss. No sleep. It'd be really interesting if I can sleep the final boss. Rip that cannon. Murder the unicorn wolf. Level up. Level 19. Yep. So far. An RPG quest. Well, 307. This will be 308. But for the most part, so RPG quests, I'm playing every console RPG that was released in English, officially. For the most part, I'm playing them chronologically. Every 5 games, though, which is actually starting game 305, I'm playing a game that goes out of that order. We actually have a vote going on for game 310. Monster Hunter is kind of coming out on top there. Which one? The dragon form? He was switching between 2 forms, and then we fought the 5th form or whatever. Alright, let's go do the boss. Okay, from Malta. Have fun on YouTubes.
I've been waiting, Kyle. Or should I call you the disciple of Elwyn?
Wait, this one has voice acting like the first game?
Levant, just why are we fighting?
There is no more need for words. You do you intend to fight against? Defeat me and defeat Lilith, and end it all? As long as the forest is here, as long as Elrin is here, nothing will end. Elrin, god of the forest, whom men worshipped and feared. That is the true enemy.
What is Elrin? God, the devil, or neither? Levant, didn't you teach me yourself? Don't lose to yourself. The forest is fighting desperately to live. We're just doing the same. Can't blame God for what you don't like. You gotta fight the enemy before you.
Yeah, the voice acting is all over the place in this.
Indeed. Just like you, cow. Certainly, you might be able to open the path, but
It's more like what they had the budget for back then.
my dead body. Let's do it, Kahu.
You remember, voice acting budget in this era wasn't exactly high. Unless it was like a AAA game or something like that.
If we must fight, then so be it. I'm holding nothing back.
You know, like Square had decent budget for voice acting. This game, probably not.
Prepared, cow.
Alright, let's start off with... Start off like a defense attack buff thing. Water barrier is kind of annoying. This barrier will protect us from one attack. Amazing to put him to sleep. Never gonna happen though. Rip the barrier. Alright, see how much damage we do this with this combo here. Chronological order, for the most part. For the fast forward games, I call them. It's I choose 5 games randomly from my collection. And you guys get to vote which one. My list is right here, and we did a pretty good chunk of damage there. Yeah. Ow. Doesn't cast seal. I think it's only the human form that casts seal. Not yet. I think it's one on the GBA. I've only played a couple of GBA games so far. It's a fairly recent release. So right now we're just finishing up 2001, so games that came out in 2001. So we're not. So we played a few GBA games, but not many. For the most part, like I've played, at this point I've played basically the entire PS1 library except for a very small number of games, 3 games left. Right now we're heavily into the PS2 era, so most games are PS2 games now. Murder him! It'd be amazing if we can kill this guy before he changes forms again, but unlikely. If I got a crit with the other thing, maybe, but... Burn crash. Oh jeez, we almost did. Of course he's gonna change forms. Top 5? Well... I mean, Final Fantasy VII is always gonna be my favorite. The worst would be like... trying to think off the top of my head which one was the worst. Did I ever give a 1 out of 5 for PS1 games? There's definitely some like pretty shitty ones, but Persona 4? You sure Persona 4? What? I think it's Sakura Wars would be the last PS2 game, wouldn't it? Let's see here. Never lucky. Some good ones. The Lunar games, of course, are fantastic. Final Fantasy games are all good, obviously. Mega Man Legend games are great. All the PlayStation games were good. There's too many to choose from, right? Hippo! Thanks for the raid! Welcome, Raiders. How was Blown Away? Did you blow it away? Let's go on Hippo. Anybody who doesn't know Hippo? Why don't you know Hippo? Plays his Adventure Quest. Like all the adventure games, including the non-adventure games, like Blown Away. It blew you away. It looked amazing. Looks fantastic. Welcome to what I'm assuming is the final boss fight of this game. I tried this guy once, and he kind of murdered me pretty badly, so did a bunch of grinding, changed some forms, now we're gonna try him again. Yeah, Battle Network games was okay. The first one, anyways. I haven't tried anything more than the first, but... Man, it's nice that we can actually do damage.
What's wrong, Cahoon? At this rate, you will never defeat me.
Never defeat me. Switching back. It sucks that he gets some health back when he switches back to this form. But at least he didn't get much back because we did so much damage to him there. Does it keep defense down, I wonder? Probably not. I wonder if it's like a certain amount of time before he switches back, or if it's always like takes X amount of damage. Yeah, so defense down seemed to still affect them. Alright, we'll have the barrier up, uses that water attack again. It's a movie actor for voice throw. It sounds like they just pitched down his voice a couple of octaves. Gotta make him really deep. His radio voice. Definitely not. Aw. It like lasted like a second. Like, I guess there's like a certain damage pool or different, like a certain damage level where he switches back. Crap! Don't seal anybody good. Oh, don't seal him, please. Oh, come on! Of all the ones to seal, you had to seal that guy. Damn it! That's gonna be a lot harder now. Damage output's gonna suck now. Let's be getting back for the next battle, but man, that's like the worst one he could have sealed. He switches back. It switches to that form just to seal us, and then he switches back to this guy and gets a free heal. Ugh. Max? Yeah, I definitely recommend this one. If you're a fan of the first one, you might not like this one. If you're not a fan of the first one, like me, I find this one better. It's got a nice little tactical style combat, a lot of different dudes that you can kind of customize to change the battle how you want it to. There's a lot of different abilities you can use, so you can definitely approach combat in completely different ways. This is nice. Maybe we get super lucky and put him to sleep. Oh, come on! Stop switching back and forth. This guy's cheating. Okay, at least in this form he doesn't get a free heal, so... Don't seal anybody else, please? Okay, that's fine. It's like a freebie there. Can't seal us. Yep, you already sealed my best damage dealer, Craig. Of all the ones you could have sealed, you couldn't have sealed my dude who does the AoE attack. No, you had to seal my freaking burn super damage dealer, dude. At least this does pretty good damage, but... Of course he's switching back, because of course he is. He gets a free heal. This other form is practically dead. I don't know how much he heals in this form, but it seems that he heals like probably a third of his health back every time he switches to this form. Mark the word or barrier. At least, I mean, it's kind of annoying not having my damage output, but unless he seals all three of my damage dealers, I'm probably okay. And the form where he seals us is basically dead now, so one more hit and or one more round anyways, is kind of screwed. I'm just worried about the next next form. This third form is the one that's gonna be scary. Just probably gonna switch back now. Great. Just stun one of my dudes. Yeah, this combo of like attack boost plus barrier, and then just the defense down and smack him in the face seems to be a pretty good combo. You only get one like super hit in because the attack only lasts for 2 turns, and well, 2 extra turns, including the turn where we cast the defense down. So he's not switching back, so probably kill him. Probably kill him now. Kick his ass. He's definitely dead here. Rip that farm. Don't seal any of my dudes. Good. I mean, I guess out of the two, that'd be the one I'd prefer to be sealed, but... Alright, he's dead here too. Alright, first round done. Now for the form that kicked our ass last time. Dude.
I have taken the darkness from the soul of this man.
Alright. Everybody's back. Let's throw a barrier. I'm really curious if his super attack Never had time to test the last time if the super attack gets mitigated by barrier or not. Find out, I guess. It does. All right, so barrier stops dark impact. That's huge. That's freaking huge. Now I wonder if he does it like every X number of turns. It probably depends on his color. I know he's like blue. And notice what color you use that on. Check the damage. No, don't kill that thing. Oh, come on, miss. Frog. Still can't hit worth a damn. I think we got this. Okay, it's going yellow. Now, problem is he changes colors in the same round as he attacks, so I don't know which color is the one where he nukes. That other dude is still sleeping, so larvalize. Okay, so that form seems to larvalize. Oh no, not that guy. Anything but that guy. Yeah, that's like the absolute best one he could have larvalized. Happy Easter. Nah. God damn it. Don't larvalize my tissue, dude. This larvalize doesn't last long. Alright, hit him hard now. Wipe that guy out. Yeah, this seems... we definitely got this. Did he even break down my barrier yet?
Doubt, hatred, rage.
Seems like about 2 rounds.
The soul.
Like any debuffs. Yeah, so that's what I figured. He summons these guys if they die. Does he? Yeah, he wastes his turn to do that, so... And I guess the thing that the thing that they use depends on his current form. Rinse, slaughter, devour your enemies. This Escan could be dangerous. Confusion. Wonder if... the worst case scenario is he casts barrier on the enemy. MOBA stream in general. Oh, I didn't even look. Did he cast barrier on us or the enemy? Hope it was on us. Did he actually cast the barrier on the enemy? I was looking at chat and I looked over. It's like, oh shit, he already had a turn. So that doesn't even do damage to us, so it doesn't count as a shield hit. Ah well. Not the worst thing that can happen. I think we still have our barrier up, actually. We just waste a turn, I guess. I think it's nice that sleep is pretty good against those larvas anyways. Hey, nice, he actually hit him. Oh, we're past the halfway point. I think barrier is still in effect. Nice. Man, barrier against that dark impact is huge. It's absolutely huge. Yep, it seems to be working really well. We've already got down half health. Anyways, he was in larva form. Murderlize them. Rip those two. It's going way better than last time. Wait, what? Something about no effect? What? No more effect? What? I mean no more effect. Because he's in red form, maybe? I guess in red form we can't do, like, red damage to him. It's kind of annoying. Hope he gets out of that form soon. God, if we have to, like, hit him... if we have to hit him with, like, non-red magic, or non-red damage, and he stays in this red form for the rest of the fight, we're fucked. So that means we'd have to come in with somebody that can do damage in each form. Oh, man. Oh, that was just... No. Please don't do that to me, game. He evolved already. Just run out of mana. It does, yes. Sometimes. It depends on the damage output. So there it survived one hit and survived 2 hits, so still up. You'll see it kind of fade away and like fall down. I'll switch to different elements here. Come on, switch to a different element. No, he's staying with red. So now it broke. Maybe if I kill his buddies, he'll switch to a different element. Who knows if we did damage there? Shit. This is not good. Okay, switch. Now we switched to a different color. Okay, yeah, so it's definitely the color determines the damage you can do to him. So you have to hit him with something other than the color that he's at.
Mabu, wait. Elrim. Why? Tell me. Why?
Why not? So cute. I mean, This is a lot easier than the first time, I gotta say. Especially now that I know this barrier can, like, stop the super spell there. He hasn't actually hit us that much with that super spell either. It's only hit us once. Twice, I think? Yeah, twice the whole battle. And of course, both times were stopped by barrier. Well, the barrier's down now, though. They might blame me, Pikachu. Yeah, that only lasted one turn. He re-evolved to a Raichu. Okay, it's dark now, so if I'm gonna use that super attack, but we have those healing items, so I think we're fine. Larvalize. What a target to choose to Larvalize. There's one that won't do any damage to. Yay! As long as it doesn't switch to red. Although when he summons dudes in this form, they have that annoying, like crit. Close. How low is his health gonna go here? One more round, I think. His defense down is still active, so could probably finish him up this round. No, not anymore. Friggin' sleep. I can if I use that healing book. Let's do this. I haven't used any of these books at all during this fight either. This is going way better than it was the first time. Now that I'm kind of prepared for the fight, right? Know what to expect. Nice. Alright. Is that his last form?
Excellent go. Now I
12, yeah.
begin.
Turn to a baby when you levelise the MC. That'd be kind of funny. Oh, jeez. Well, it's a really good experience. 999999. Can we fight him again, get some more experience? Right, is that it?
Excellent, Kahu. I
Back to normal.
was about to commit an irreparable error. Now my role is done. The Nagi bloodline, fettered by fate, will now end in peace.
What do you mean? Let's go home. Let's fight together against the forest.
Second half of the game.
I am not worthy of that. I was just a fool.
If I get credits,
For a place to die.
that's it.
The future I must leave to you. So please, please seal this forest of darkness as my grave.
Great, got more to do. Let's seal the forest now. That's not. I have to fight the actual final boss fight. Let's flip disc over. Please insert disc 2. It's like, what? This is a 2-disc game? I got gypped. There's like a hidden disc inside behind the manual.
I wonder if Levant's soul has always been tossed about by that darkness.
Probably. Always trying to look good. Trying too hard.
He's a tryhard.
That's pretty harsh. There was nothing else to do.
Levant? Are you
floppy disk,
okay
yeah.
like this?
The phantom world ruled by Elrim will fade away, together with the Nagi bloodline.
This feels kind of
Just
like a
as you
GG.
say, the forest will awaken again as neither god nor devil, as the forest of life, just merely living. You are not the one to run away. You are worthy of living in the future, worthy of fighting.
Worthy of fighting.
Fight against the forest, together with the beast hunters, and live.
Credits. FMV.
Hey, you
Yay! It's over!
Yeah, so wonderful.
Yeah,
Yo,
this music.
are you a baby?
Yo, yo!
Yo,
I finished the job.
Twice. This music. No. Post game, no.
I'm just getting started.
What is this music? Need smoking effect credits, I know, right?
Let me take a peek. Let me take a peek. No problem. No problem.
What's the subscriber thing? Oh, yeah.
I wanna know. I wanna know.
Thanks to the 3Gs. It's over. This music is messed up. Music.
Come on, let's rock and
Could blame one of those music guys.
Well, well.
It's over. Game 300.
Get it on.
Where's she wearing a Hitler mustache? That's New Game Plus, you know. Continue game, no. Well, let's see. Let's with the new game. I mean, I got credits. We finished the game. Post-game stuff is like,
Now what do I do?
How about wandering around? Maybe we ought to check in on Kikinak too.
nah. That's fine.
I see. So you have defeated Levant.
Yeah, probably like super bosses or something.
Yeah, I wasn't able to save him after all.
But maybe that was for the best. He must have been disappointed. Well,
Probably like
now
save
you
Levant
should
somehow.
think of the future rather than the past. What are you going to do?
I should. Like fast forward.
Well, I gotta hunt Kalma and get them merged, find eggs, and do jobs.
So everything we did before.
Gee, you're awful boring. That can't be too much fun. You ought to just let loose. In a tournament
Exactly, let
competition.
loose.
Beast Hunter's fighting for the title of the strongest. Now
At this
that
point,
Levant is gone,
It's probably mostly like
Beast Hunter.
we only got
That's the ticket.
1 out of like 10 statuettes for
That
the
might be good too.
like the sweet knights and stuff
I
like
don't
that.
mean just anybody. You are going to enter too. You're the man of the times. So get on to the arena.
That's
Battle
quite a stuff.
awaits you. Let the beast fights begin.
The beast fights. Oh, there you go. So we do get 8. So we do get 8 right at the end. Since now we can have a full beast complement.
Are you the strongest? Gonna enter the beast fights, right?
Not that I have anybody to throw in that 4th spot, but
I'm gonna enter. But what do you do in the beast fights?
Okay, I'll tell you. The beast fights have different levels and different genres.
that sounds horrible.
And you can enter the next highest level. It's like the advancement tests.
Sounds horrid.
Win in the top class of each tournament, and you can finally.
So there's genre ones.
Win there, and you can fight against the grand champion.
Genre one sounds like an absolute horror. Because you'd have to like use a specific genre, right?
Okay, come on, let's rock and roll.
Yeah, it sounds like a lot of extra post-game grinding, which ain't gonna happen. Alright, GG, it's done. Stop talking. I don't want to talk to you no more. It's definitely not Pokemon, I know, right? Entering the tournaments, Tournament of Champions and all that stuff. It's totally different. It's absolutely nothing like Pokemon's. Alright, yeah. It's game 308 complete. I mean, not, post-game complete, but it's good enough. It sucks that you can't go back to the, well, although I guess, yeah, if there is, like, extra areas in each of these, yeah, so we've got level 5 now. which kind of almost looks like the darkness area in terms of the layout. Probably has branching paths in that, although it's probably more of a zigzag. It's probably like 9 instead of 4. So large areas as well. These areas probably give you the higher tier items. Maybe you get some more S rank, seed beast, that kind of stuff. But definitely not gonna do that. So yeah, that's game 308 completed. So it's done. All right. So let me set up the spreadsheet in that, and obviously now that we beat 308, we're gonna have to close off the voting for fast forward. So before we start Wizardry, we're gonna give people a 2-minute chance to vote. Let me set up the spreadsheet first, and we'll start the 2-minute timer. Yeah. So game 308 has been beaten. Score-wise, I had fun with it. I think 4 is, oops. 4 is a good score. Through today, 4th, 4-4-21. PS2. Jade Cocoon 2 has been beaten in 42, 35, 58. Okay. Oops. So that's done. Alright, so let's go over to the voting tab here. So, let's get the timer up. Yep, the game has been beaten.
I know I can do this.
Countdown, timer. Okay. Go. 2 minutes on that. Alright, so let's start the timer. I'll have to like manually turn off the second here. Now the thing at the bottom is not going to update like super fast, like every 30 seconds, so that might be a little outdated, so I would rely on that. Alright, so let's start the timer. And it's over here. Alright. Here we go. So 2 minutes to vote. 2 minutes to make sure your votes are completed. Who's gonna win? It's been a tough race between Agarest Ward and Monster Hunter. That's number 3. He gets a graphic. No, don't have it prepared, unfortunately. Monster Hunter. I don't know. It's a close one. $120 votes for Monster Hunter. Evil will win. One minute left. No, I didn't vote. I'm not swinging the votes. Yeah, it's a little too behind at this point. All the waifus. All of them. Whichever one doesn't win next time, there's a very good chance it's gonna win. Monster Hunter Freedom Go on. My PSP can't even go online. I don't have a router compatible with it. Who's gonna win? 15 seconds. 10 seconds. What was it gonna be? What was gonna win? Let's see if this breaks. 2, 1, and the winner is... it's Monster Hunter! Monster Hunter wins! It's official! We got Monster Hunter! So fancy, I know, right? Monster Hunter did it! Alright, so game 310, it's officially going to be Monster Hunter. We are winners. We are indeed. Alright, so let's change that in the VODs, I guess. In the VODs in the... so we can officially make it now. Monster Hunter Freedom on the PSP is now official. Excited? No. Not excited at all. Alright. So it's official. So the next game after Wizardry is going to be Monster Hunter Freedom.